Hi, my name's Connie Jehlik. I'm Instruction Director for United States Pony Clubs, and I'm here today to work with Saddle Up Safely, and we're doing a short video on appropriate places or safe places to tie a horse, and then we'll finish with showing a cross tie. This barn is really built for cross ties, but I want to show a couple things, places not to tie a horse. So this would be an example of maybe where your horse is at, or when you go to a show. Again, you've got to look at the situation and what is safe for you and your horse. This is an example if I had my horse here with me and I was going to tie him to this ring because I saw the ring here. Well, horses are very mouthy, and so they're going to chew on this, flip the lights. Not a good situation. Would this be a good place to tie a horse? No. This is just put in by screws. Again, if the horse pulls, this could break out and come out of the wood. You don't know how old it is. Is it safe to tie up here? No. Again, this could fly out at the horse if he spooks and pulls back. Is a door ever a good place to tie? No. Even if there was something here on the door, or a saddle rack here, or not a saddle rack, but a blanket rack, not a good place to tie, as well as a gate. I've seen gates come off when horses have been tied to them and dragged behind, as well as doors. So it has to be a sturdy, solid object, and we're going to demonstrate that in a little bit. All right, cross tying for some horses works great, not for all. So you must, some horses have to be trained to cross tie, and using a place like a wash rack with a back wall might be the first place to start out, so they have a wall behind them and realize they can't just keep backing up. Maddie's pretty good on the cross ties. A couple safety features. And here there's lots of opinions, so I'm just going to show two ways. On this here, I have the hook on the side ring, one of the side rings on the halter, and then the quick release is up here. So if Maddie did start to pull back, something spooked her, I could quickly release and at least then try to go to her and catch her and calm her down. Let me hook this back up. So that's called a quick release. A lot of quick releases people use on horse trailers to tie. On this side, we did the opposite. Some people like to have the quick release here, and then the basic hook here tied to twine or string. I do prefer the setup that I have on this side with the quick release at the wall. So if the horse does rear up, starts to freak out, I can quickly release from the wall, knowing that that strap is then maybe going to be flailing around. But if the horse is rearing up and pulling back, I'm probably not going to be able to get at his head to quick release. Let me demonstrate the quick release in case you're not sure what it is. It's a special snap. It actually has an arrow here, and you pull down and it releases. And now to simply put it back on, I pull down, the little nub goes in there, and it's back on. All right, I want to show a safety feature or something not to do. So let's pretend that I've got my horse in the cross ties like Maddie is here, and some people get lazy and they leave the lead rope. It should be I should undo the lead rope, but they leave it there. They start grooming the horse steps forward, they catch their foot on this, they feel the tension, and the horse pulls back, flips over, which does happen. So very, very important that once they're hooked up to the cross ties, you've trained them on the cross ties, that you remove the lead rope, put it to the side, finish grooming, taking care of your horse. If you've never cross tied your horse but want to and have a place that's good to cross tie, You can purchase these at your local tack store. So again, one end has a nice snap and the other should have a quick release. And you do find these in a variety of material. Usually there's some form of nylon or a rope. Right. I brought Maddie outside because I'm going to show you proper tying. So we've come to we're going to use the fence at the farm here. You need to make sure that the posts that are in the ground are secure. That's the first thing. Make sure that the horse is tied with a quick release knot, and I'll demonstrate that. And the third is at the length, and I'll try to demonstrate that as well. All right, I'm going to make a loop underneath. Then I'm going to take the free end and push it through. And I've created the quick release knot, and I can adjust the length. All right, we brought Maddie in the barn, and I just wanted to demonstrate an example of tying where the horse is going to be comfortable. So length is very important. If I had her tied up really high, she's then straining the muscles on her neck, and it's not a natural position that's very comfortable. So I've got her here where she can put her head up and down, but she can't get so low that she can get her legs over it, or she's going to step on the line. So when tying a horse, it's very, very, very important that this length needs to be appropriate. Not too short, not too high, or too low. Another thing just to be aware of is that some horses are mouthy and figure out how to untie themselves. So I have my quick release. I could put this through a loop or two like this, but leaving this dangling just because it still then is a quick release. If I was to pull this through, I no longer really have a quick release, and quick release means that I can quickly get the lead rope undone, as demonstrated. Now I can finish picking her outer hoofs and grooming.